if I should probably put that one on. Yeah, I pretty much have everything for this week. So make sure you do your daily or weekly reset. Yeah, it's already that time of week already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's already looked at the... What's it, no, what's called? I was gonna call it a game show. All the new trailers that just came out. Persona 6. And as the rumors were saying before, the main color looks like it's going to be green. That one, I really enjoyed the Fable trailer, the new one. It's pretty much the main bad guy talking about like, yeah, these people think they're heroes and all this kind of stuff, but the world needs a real hero. I'm the hero. So I'm like, it's one of those kind of main bad guys where they think like, I'm the good one. You guys are the evil ones. So she's making fun of the ragtag bunch of main characters. Okay, I remember this one. Yeah, I really like that trailer, which I think what other one was pretty noticeable. Oh, Gears of War. And the new Halo game coming out. And they're going to be Xbox exclusives. Because Xbox is coming back into the console wars. I think it's going to be Xbox X25 is the new console. And it looks like it's coming out the fall of this year. So I was like, oh shit. They had a little bit of an Enfield trailer, which I was happy for. I'm like, oh, Enfield, okay, cool. I think there's another trailer that's dropping. I mean, they have to probably drop that trailer in around like July. I think that's when the next patch is out, somewhere in July, I think. Yeah, I think the reason why Xbox is coming back into the console wars is they smell like blood in the water because Sony is just making awful choices. Like, oh, actually, maybe because Sony pretty much said Bungie is trash now. I wonder if Xbox is gonna buy like the rights to, or would buy the rights to Destiny 2. So that could be a thing. Because if you looked at the previous game show, the Gamescom, it was flooded. It was like, oh, it's Sony Gamescom. It was flooded with like all this talk about like the chat, Destiny 3. So Sony knows that there's a desire for Destiny 3. And Marathon ain't cutting it. Honestly, if they wanted Marathon to do better, if you just say, oh yeah, we're gonna make a Destiny 3, it might take a while. So if you just say that to the fans, I think they'll be okay with it. But yeah, I just think because of like stuff like Concord and what's that one other like Apex Legend with horses kind of game. That's when Microsoft's like, oh, so Sony ain't doing that well. We could probably jump in and like, take them out. They're not wrong. Honestly, I think Sony got complacent because there was no more console wars, so they think, oh, we could just do whatever. So they just kind of rested on their laurels and did nothing. So I just hope that with Xbox coming back, Sony feels a little bit of like competition. They're like, oh shit, we got to do stuff, or else people won't be the only thing in town. Honestly, I think this might be a great time for like another company to make their console, and then just we could go back to the old ways of console wars. And it'll be the whatever game company, if they could get the deals with other or other games, like good ones, all they need to do is just like make the price of their game go down and be like, oh, instead of like $60, it'd be like 50 or like 40. They pretty much got in the bag at that point, and it's gonna make the other ones lower their prices. I mean, technically they do have to lower their prices anyway because people can't afford that shit. Yeah, I think there's like another convention going on soon-ish, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're going to do it like... I think they might do it closer to July, because I know there's the Final Fantasy 14 showcase, or game showcase, yeah, that's better. That's going to happen in July. I think a lot of games, not only that, but a lot of games are like, I think, releasing in September. So I'm kind of surprised. I'm like, oh, September. Let me see one thing I need to, before I say this. Oh, apparently, GTA releases in November, so they try to release it early to not, overlap with GTA. Like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so they all know that like the biggest thing coming out is going to be GTA, and no one's going to survive that if they release it in November. Here. Yeah, there was like another game that kind of gave me the what's the one game with Corval in it. Then next game you could either play as him or his daughter. Oh man. Hold on. Okay, hold on. What is the name of that game? Let's see. Was it the pre-packaged, or one of the bonuses you could get when you get the collector's edition is his mask. Mask. I think one of the people that give you the powers called like the Stranger or something. No, that's not it. Game. Okay. Hold on. Almost there. Dishonored. Okay. Yeah, that would have bothered me. I had to figure out before I moved forward. Yeah, there's a game that came out that's kind of like Dishonored. But I think instead you could kind of like... There's like two of them that came out that's like Dishonored. One of them you could go back in time and change things. I think that's the main mechanic. I'm still the game that I'm actually looking forward to is Resonant. That game I want to play. Like that is the vibe that I like. Oh, I actually did not see when the release date of the new Silent Hill game is either. It's called like Tower Call or something like that, or Town Call, something along those lines. Townfall, maybe that. Okay. Townfall, yeah, that's correct. I didn't give you guys false information. Oh my floor, it just took so long for me to teleport over there. But now I'm thinking about it, I don't think they showed a lot of JRPGs besides the main big one yesterday was the last part of Final Fantasy Remake. And Vincent was like the main. Vincent and Sid were the main things. What? Why are they glowing green? Let me just attack one of them. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe the other one was like someone was attacking them. And that's why they were already hurt. Okay. I thought it was like the green makes them weaker. Because it makes them hurt, but I guess not. Yeah, definitely gonna side with him. Easy peasy. I'm trying to think of what other game that I thought was like. Oh no, it wasn't today. It was yesterday. I forgot. It's like this one game that takes place something in like the warring states of China. It kind of gives me like Kingdom vibes, which is also based on like all that where the Shi Empire and all that. It looked good. Like it's like, oh, okay, a proper war game. It's almost like it kind of reminded me a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima. That kind of like the gritty kind of gameplay. I'm like, okay, that one's gonna be good. I definitely want to play that one. Actually, let me do that. There. I just need to have them all gather up. Oh man. What I did not want to happen. He just happened to move last minute. And the other spin move does not really work on it. Let's see, another spin move. Oh. Well, either way. Oh, I think also in the game, weirdly enough, in the game show, they had the, was it the previews of the Marvel superheroes and Magic? Because usually the preview season is like within quite a few days, right? So like every day they have like maybe a few cards here, a few cards there. They keep on doing that for a few days. Honestly, I am not thrilled about the new set, really. I kind of I'm like the other people. I kind of want more stuff like in universe stuff. I thought it was cooler. Actually, what is this over here? I just want to see some of the reprints of like old cards and stuff. That is what I'm a little bit more excited for. Man, all I know, I think a lot of the games are coming out in like, what was it? The ones that are coming out this year is probably around September. So September's going to be a very competitive month. Even I'm getting a few of them. Like, I'm not exactly sure when the new Onimusha comes out. I probably need to look. I'm going to make a wild guess. It's going to be like September. After this stage. I mean, I know the demo's out already. I haven't played it yet. Yeah, the reason why I haven't played it is I know I'm going to buy it. I've been asking for a new Onimusha game for like a long ass time. Almost like I immediately bought Armored Core because once the Armored Core game comes out, you know I'm getting it. I'm getting the Gundam game. I thought that looked pretty interesting. Unless the game is like so fucking like horrifically bad, I'm getting it. So you could quote me on that. I mean, the game has to be like, oh, like nigh unplayable. I mean, that was pretty much like Dragon's Dogma 2. That shit was on PC, nigh unplayable. I'm trying to think of another. Yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter originally when it came out, until a few, like, until like this year, that shit was fucking hard to play too. But now the optimization is really good. Even though I think Waffles was able to optimize the graphics on his PC, all that stuff to make it even look better, but I do need to one day ask him how he did that. But I think I'll do that once next year when the expansion comes out. Oh yeah, we could find out when does Onimusha come out? September, yep. I figured. It's September. Yeah, September's gonna be fucking competitive for games. And I think whatever next year when like the big titles like the new Code Veronica remake, which is nice, where like there was rumors that they're remaking Code Veronica. Now it's true. So that means the other rumors are probably true. They're remaking Code Veronica. They're also, of course, already remaking 5. And they're going to do another remake of 1. Rift refresh. What? I don't know what that means. That doesn't mean... Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to... That caught me off guard. Rift refresh? I'm like, I don't know what that is. No, I'm trying to think. So I definitely maybe lose my train of thought since I saw something that I never saw before. Oh yeah, going back, yeah, they're remaking Resident Evil 1. There's rumors. This one's even more of a rumor than like the other ones, right? Is they're remaking Resident Evil 3 because 3 didn't do good. They like cut a lot of the content and made it hella short, which I'm fine with. I liked Jill Valentine. I like Nemesis. So making another one of them, I might. That one would be the only one that I'll probably like hold off on a bit. Wait until like now, unless the people here want to see that. But I am playing Code Veronica though. I liked Code Veronica a lot. I played it with my siblings. Honestly, that's the reason why I liked, what was it? Resident Evil 6. People really hate that game because I could play with my siblings. That's why I like Resident Evil 5 and 6. I thought it was a fun game. I platinumed Resident Evil 6. Got the platinum trophy on PS4? 3? Whichever. Hey, 3. Damn, I remember I had to ask my parents for a PS3. I had no money. Oh. Yeah, I had 0 money back then. At least I have funds now. I'm able to do things. Eventually I need to do that survey. I think I pretty much write the same stuff in the survey all the time, but yeah, later on I need to do that. Skills. Still, I don't have enough for this, do I? Maybe in here. Three's a lot. But not enough. I guess that means that those things, if I'm going to change different classes, I have to make sure I buy them even after I max out like the axe dude. I mean, this is good. This is what I'm going to be doing until October anyway. Life skills. You know what? I haven't actually looked at this for a little bit. Okay, yeah, then when this becomes available in 9 days. This one, nothing. Nothing. I'm actually surprised this one has nothing. Okay, alchemy has stuff. That. No vegetables. Oh. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, so what was everyone else's like games that you guys were looking at? or you guys were very interested in. The fight that I think I pretty much talked about, at least from the top of my head, the ones that I was very interested in. I think I talked to Burrito about it, about the Ninja Turtles game, The Last Ronin, made my Platinum games. I was like, oh, that's going to be probably really good. So I'm interested in that. I was just shocked today with the announcement of the new Xbox Series. I was like, oh. I was like, man, Sony must be fucking up a lot, which they have. Concord. How many billions of dollars that was that? And what, let me look at the name of the other game. Let's see. Destruction All-Stars. What in the hell is that game? Oh yeah, the other Naughty Dog game hasn't been, like, they haven't showcased it yet, so maybe they're waiting a little bit for that one. Okay, let me see. Destruction All-Star. Look at that. Damn. Destruction All-Star, I don't even remember the trailer for that one. Is how bad that game must have been. Not, I mean, even, was it, Concord, I remember, like, the trailer for it. The trailer for it was very much, has the Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, so I was like, oh, okay, it looks nice. When I saw the characters, some of the characters, playable characters, were like, ugh. Yeah, that's, you know, kind of not a cool cast. Yeah, if I logged in earlier today, then I wouldn't be able to do some of the other events, but unfortunately. Let's see. I never did the event that was over there, so I have no idea what that's about. Well, I think they're going to expand out this world so you could go to the other islands and stuff, their events. Is what I think. Let's see. What else? I'm trying to think of all the to make sure. Make sure you guys look at here. I don't even have a lot of these, so I don't want to mess with this. I do have a lot, but I got the main thing, which is this. Can I get this? No, I don't have enough saved up yet. That'd be later on. Reclaim one. We'll do that. We'll get it. I think we won't mess with it yet. Once it gets closer to like the next season, which won't be for a minute because up here. Oh, actually I need to get a few of these. I know I didn't yet. Probably need to read this later on, a little bit more in depth. Yeah, I did not deal with any of that. Speaking of... Okay. Did not know I could put more. I don't have anything to embed. Well, that's what our next thing is. We have to work on that a little bit. I'm not sure why it keeps on defaulting to like, hey, you want to go and track this? Like, no, I'm good, I'm good. But yeah, it's just like those last 2 or 3 days been really nice with a lot of video game news. There's a lot of things to look forward to. A lot of titles that I never knew with a thing came out. I'm like, oh. Yeah, that one Naughty Dog's title hasn't come out yet. Like a new trailer for it. So, you know, that's going to be probably very interesting when that comes out. I'm going to probably go back and rewatch the Resident trailer because I like the music. I think the music is out. The OST is out on YouTube. I was listening to it. I was like, oh, I like it. The Fable one. That one looks nice. I just like how like the main bad guy is telling you like, oh yeah, these guys think they're the hero. I'm the hero. It's like, no, you're the villain. So that's gonna be also fun too. I'm actually like, I've never really played a lot of Fable games. Like I see my friends play it, but this time I was like, I know I actually might get this one. Oh, you know another game they haven't even shown? The Witcher. And I know Cyberpunk people, they're like cooking up some games too. So I'm like, we still got like some more surprises left up this year. Those two might actually want to, showcase their stuff in the fall. But yeah, still a lot of good stuff coming up. So gamers are eating good. If only things weren't so expensive. I know. But yeah, but with that, everyone, don't forget to like, subscribe. Definitely on the YouTube channel side. It has all our old stuff. We finally went back and played a little bit of Sons of the Forest. I want to try to see if I could get we'll play like at least once a week, so we could have and beat the story, so you guys will know what the story is like. And with that, everyone, you guys have a good one. Take care. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, which is not that long. A few more hours, I guess. But yeah. Peace out.